Hello everyone, welcome back to our Own Hope YouTube channel. Today video is on Class 6 Political Science Chapter 1 from NCERT books. The chapter name is Understanding Diversity. It is a chapter 1 from Unit 1. Basically, each one of us differ from each other. That is, we are unique in nature. No one have a similar idea or similar view on anything. This is known as differences. There are various diversity in this world. From this chapter, we can understand about basic fundamentals and concept about diversity. The chapter starts with an example that if we ask two or three persons to draw a similar diagram on similar concept, no one can draw it exactly in the same way because each one of us have unique drawing style. So we are not only differ from look, or we are not only unique in looks, we are also unique in our thinking as well as in our ideas and views. Basically, the diversity in India or all around the world, it is different for person to person. Likewise, the basic concept of diversity is given in this chapter, and it is based on language, culture, religions, etc. These languages, cultural background, religions are known as differences. That is, people in India differ from language, cultural background, religious rituals, and these are known as differences basically. Making friends. In our book, a small story about two young boys is given. The two boys are named as Samir Ek and Samir Do. If you read that story, you will get an idea about what is given in that story. From this story, we understand that the differences which exist between the two boys, Samir Ek and Samir Do, on various concepts such as language, cultural background, religions, etc. Basically, Samir is a Muslim name, and also Samir is also another name of Lord Hanuman's father. Basically, in India, some get a chance to go to school and many are not getting chance to go to school. This is a concept which is known as inequality. That is, when a person does not have the resources and opportunities that are available to other persons are known as inequality. For example, let's take an example of caste. According to this, based on caste, society was divided into different groups depending upon the work that people did, and they were supposed to remain in those groups. So, based on the caste, the parents were based on this concept, they had in practice that if one's parents were potter, the child must also be a potter. And that means they could not change their profession and they should follow only the profession what their parents were doing. And this system was considered irreversible. What does diversity add to our lives? Basically, India is a country of many diversities. As we already know, there are various differences that are language, culture, religions, etc. In India, all these differences exist. Based on this, we have different food, different festivals which are practiced in India. Actually, they are similar in nature, but the only difference is that is we do many things that are similar except that we do them in a different way. This is known as diversity. Basically, many places have many cultural influences. This helped to shape life and culture of that region. Region became very diverse because of their unique histories. In this chapter, they have taken the two places, that is Ladakh and Kerala, as an example for this. Historical and geographical factors which influence the diversity of a region. Ladakh is also known as a Little Tibet. It is a desert in the mountains, the eastern part of the Jammu and Kashmir. It is a good trade route to today's Tibet for caravans. The caravans carried textiles, spices, raw silks, carpets, etc. In this region, only little agriculture is done. This region has no rainfall and it's covered by snow most of the months. Only few trees are available here. Drinking water is taken from the melting snow in summer. The animals owned here are sheep, goat, cow, desos, that is an yak, which is a cow. Basically, sheep here produce a pashmina wool and it is sold to Kashmir traders. This pashmina wool is used for weaving pashmina shawls, which is costly and chiefly woven in Kashmir. The people here eat meat, cheese, and butter, which are dairy products. And Buddhism reached Tibet through Ladakh. And also, 400 years ago, Islam was introduced in Ladakh. Rich oral tradition of songs and poems were practiced in Ladakh. The Tibetan national epic is the Kesar Saga and it is performed and sung by Muslims and Buddhists together. These are the next we see about Kerala. Kerala is a state in the southwest corner of India. It is surrounded by the sea on one side and hills on the other. Spices like pepper, cloves, cardamoms are grown on hills and these spices make Kerala attractive place for traders. The Jewish and Arab traders were the first to come to the Kerala. The apostle of Christ, Saint Thomas, came here nearly 2000 years ago and Saint Thomas was credited with bringing Christianity to India. The Arab traders also came and settled down here in Kerala. Ibn Battuta, who travelled here a little less than 700 years ago, wrote a travelogue in which he describes the lives of Muslims and say that they were highly respected community. The Portuguese discovered the sea route to India from Europe when Vasco da Gama landed with his ship in Kerala. Because of these various historical influences, people in Kerala practice different religions such as Judaism, Islam, Christianity, Hinduism and Buddhism. Basically, fishing nets used here looks exactly like the Chinese fishing nets and are called China wala. And also, utensils used for frying is called the China chatti and it is believed that the bird China could have come from China. In Kerala, the fertile land and climate are suited to growing rice. So the majority of the people here eat rice, fish and vegetables. And geographical factors of Ladakh and Kerala along with the historical events, we come to know that Kerala and Ladakh have different geographical features, similar cultural influences due to the Chinese and Arab traders, and Kerala attracted the spices traders to Kerala, and Ladakh was attracted by the wool traders. Thus, History and geography are tied in the cultural life of a region. Unity in diversity. Basically, India's diversity has always been recognized as a source of its strength. When British was ruling India, all the women and men from different cultural, religious and regional backgrounds came together to oppose them. Therefore, the India's freedom movement had thousands of people of different backgrounds in it. They all found different ways to oppose the British together. Even they went to jail together. Jallianwala Bagh massacre in Amritsar is an incident where British generals opened a fire on large group of unarmed peaceful people. Men and women, Hindus, Sikhs and Muslims, rich and poor, all were gathered to protest against the British. Basically, the British thought that they could divide Indians because they were so different and then continue to rule them. But the people showed how they could be different and yet be united in their battle against the British. The Discovery of India, a book by Jawaharlal Nehru. In that book, Nehru says that Indian unity is not something imposed from the outside, but rather it was something deeper and within its fold. The widest tolerance of beliefs and customs was practiced, and every variety acknowledged and even encouraged. Nehru coined the phrase unity in diversity to describe the country. The songs and symbols that emerged during the freedom struggle serve as a constant reminder for our country's rich tradition of respect for diversity. Describes the unity of India or by India's national anthem composed by Rabindranath Tagore and Indian flag used as a symbol of protest against the British by the people of India. After completing the chapter, you will come to know that these are the important points and you have to remember it for your examination. That is, basically, people in India differ from language, cultural background, and religious rituals known as differences. Inequality is a situation when a person does not have the resources and opportunities that are available to other persons. The caste system was considered as an irreversible one because, according to this, they were supposed to remain in the same groups which their father or their parents belonged to. Differences are nothing but a similar practice only, except that we do them in a different way. Basically, the historical and geographical factors influence the diversity of a region. Here, two examples is given that is about Kerala and Ladakh. They compared the historical and geographical factors between Kerala and Ladakh which are similar in nature. After going through all these points and factors about Ladakh and Kerala, you will come to know about the factors which are similar and factors which are different. These are the important factors that influence the history of Kerala, and it is the reason why the Kerala practice different religions. Kerala and Ladakh are different In their geographical features, they have similar cultural influences. Since due to the Chinese and Arab traders' existence in both the places of Ladakh and Kerala. Therefore, we can conclude that history and geography are tied in the cultural life of a region. And Nehru is the person who coined the phrase unity. During their protest against the British, they used the national anthem and national flag as an expression of unity of India against the British by the people of India. These are the important points you have to remember after reading this chapter, and read the book fully. For example, read the chapter fully and then highlight the important points from that chapter. After highlighting or noting down it on a separate paper or a notebook, or you can make an e-notes like this also, you will have important points which are extracted from that chapter, and it will be useful for you during the revision time. So these are the points which are given in the chapters 1 of the class 6 polity NCERT on understanding diversity. I hope the lecture was useful for you. If you want some more update on my lectures, you can comment in the comment box. I will make the corrections and upload the videos in a useful way. If my channel's videos are useful for you, kindly please subscribe my channel and share it with your friends with hope. Then only it will be encouraging for us to upload more videos. Always learn along with the videos. Try to be consistent. It will definitely be helpful for you. The next video will be on the chapter 2 of the class 6 polity, that is diversity and discrimination. Never lose hope. Thank you.